Okay, so this is the final configuration I came up with. If you took a look at my last video, I had the assembly that I had put together, or all the parts anyway. Now this is glued together, and I wound up using a 55-gallon drum instead of the 30-gallon. The reason for that is because the hitch that I have in here is humongous. It's a pull right auto slider, and it works great for not having me hit the back of the cab whenever I'm turning the trailer, but it's heavy as all get out and just not easy to move around. So it's staying in the camper where I'm going until I get a tractor or some type of crane to get the thing out of there. I do have the tractor. It works pretty well here at the house, but you just can't move it around whenever you're out and about. So there's that. So anyway, this is a 55-gallon, and well, it holds us 25 more gallons than the 30-gallon, and it works pretty well. Tried it out the other night, and well, last night actually, and with my DIY macerator that I made out of a garbage disposal, kind that you put underneath your sink. I was able to empty about 40, well, I think the tank on the grade water tank is about 40 gallons on the trailer, and I was able to put this, I was able to empty it almost entirely within about 4 minutes time. That's using a 3/4 inch inside diameter hose. So half inch are going to be substantially reduced in the amount of capacity that you can move in a given point in time. So it's the reason why I went to 3/4, and it worked really well. So when I fill it up, some of the other folks, I just fill it up here, and of course this is closed unless you want to shower, and I'd highly recommend that you do not get it because you'll just be messed up for a while. So fill it here, put your cap in there, close it up for transport, and then strap this puppy down like there ain't no tomorrow, and tote it to the dump station. So when I do strap this thing down, I'm going to use the chains that you see back there on the hitch to kind of anchor this assembly here to the hitch to keep it from sliding back out of the truck. And I think that'll work pretty well. And to keep it on the trailer, from bouncing around, well, it's going to be full. So a couple 100 pounds sitting back here is it's gonna weigh the truck down pretty well, and it's gonna keep itself in for most part. The only thing I'm trying to do is to keep the whole assembly from moving. So I'll strap it down with a couple of ratchet straps, both probably to the frame of the trailer and back there to those eye hooks that you see back there. So I got the chains and the eye hooks to strap this thing down with, and I'll just strap it down to where it won't go anywhere. Now, interestingly enough, I decided I need some fresh water, so I used that 30-gallon with, made a freshwater tank out of it. So I think my freshwater tank on the trailer is about 40 gallons, and if I get 30 gallons out of this, put in there, I think that'll be plenty to last me for a while. Going every couple of days to fill this thing up and empty stuff out with frequent use. But I went in and installed a ball valve down here at the bottom, and my plan is to use an extra water pump that I go ahead and attach here, and I'll just pump it into the trailer. So anyway, that's it. Any questions on the assembly, please let me know. It's fairly basic, and you just screwed. Oh, one thing I did want to mention is this barrel here comes in two different styles, I guess. One of them has the coarse thread on both of them. One of them has the coarse and then the fine thread. I wound up getting the wrong one the first time out. Got both of them with coarse thread. I had to go back and ask the guy to trade it out for one with the coarse and the fine. So the fine thread is 2-inch NPT, and that's what I screwed it into, and works pretty well. I guess towards the end you do have to tip it up a little bit, because you can probably, I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a pretty good angle coming out the barrel like there, and the tailgate of the truck brings up even more. But as it empties out, you can, I can jump in the bed in the truck there and just lift it up to empty the rest of it out. Now, one other thing I do want to say is trying to carry this stuff around is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I can put the fresh water in the camper. This 55 gallon is going to have to go in the back of the truck with me. And my kids are gone, so don't have to worry about having somebody sit back there anymore. So this will go in the back seat of the truck, quad cab, and the freshwater tank will go most likely in the trailer itself. So as long as I clean it out and keep it closed and whatnot, I think it'll be okay back there. But anyway, that's how I'm planning to transport it. Talk to you later. Out of here.